there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, because I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are having a great week. Send you many blessings and much love to you, as I always do. All right, Gemini, we're going to see what's going on with you this time, what obstacles you're facing, what lessons you are learning from the situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to see what guidance spirit has for you, how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what the new moon in Leo is bringing you, that occurs on July 28th at 5 degrees of Leo. So check to see where that is in your chart. And lastly, we'll see what is going on with love and relationships for you. All right, Gemini. Thank you, spirit guides and angels. I didn't even get to go through my stuff. It's your energy, because we've got Page of Swords here with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, communication is definitely coming in, like the truth and nothing but the truth. Now remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door, and make sure you are honest with yourself and your situation. But there is some communication for sure coming in. It could be something about a job. It could be from somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Whatever hit you got when I said there's communication coming in, trust your gut, okay? But what this is like some serious truth, okay? The Page of Swords talks nothing about the truth. That person knows that they need to communicate with honesty and integrity. All right, this person's going to lay everything out on the table. It's going to be clear. It's going to be effective. And I can't get over it. I'm hearing blatantly honest, okay? This person's going to leave like no untruth untold, truth untold, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I cannot stress enough. I feel it very strongly, guys, that whatever this communication is, there's not going to be any like sneakiness to this. No like sly energy. I'm getting like fox energy. This person is not wearing a mask, or whatever this truth that's coming in, whatever information is coming in, you can trust it. Okay? You can definitely trust whatever this message is. I mean, I don't even know what else to say, because they keep telling me, like, the honesty with this communication or this person, it's like, wow. There's a new beginning now. It's like the portal is opening up, and I think it's the energy of this new moon in Leo. Mercury is going to square Uranus on Thursday with that new moon. I'm hearing there's a breakthrough in communication, but it's going to be effective communication because of that square. Uranus is the expect the unexpected. Expect some like blunt truths to come in with whatever this is for you. Some of you are going to really get hit with the truth and you'll be like, whoa, what was that? It's going to give you clarity. It's going to give you a lot of insight and awareness to things that you probably weren't sure about. It's like your intuition was kind of, picking up on something, but I'm getting that this communication coming in, it's going to definitely bring some clarity. I'm hearing it might be eye-opening to you. You may be very surprised by how honest this person is or how truthful this communication is. You're going to be like, wow, I did not expect that. Okay? Mercury is about communication. It rules you, Gemini. Okay? There's some information coming in, and it's going to be like, holy cow. I was not expecting this type of information, this type of clarity, this type of truth. I mean, it's strong, guys. It's strong. Okay? It is strong. And, yeah, there could be very well about the Five of Pentacles. It could be communication about, look, I'm sorry. Like, I rejected you. I abandoned you. I left you out in the cold. This is what was going on. They could even be telling you, I've been having financial problems for a while. I didn't feel I was worthy. I didn't feel like this was going to work out. I had very low self-worth. Maybe there was an illness. It could be a lot of things, guys. So just be in your divine self when you receive whatever this communication is. All right? This person is really coming out with this this truth here with regards to what was going on. Someone was really down in the dumps. Someone was having some, there could even be legal issues here is what I'm hearing, because I'm seeing the swords energy. There could have been something with money here, illnesses. Maybe they're going to tell the truth that they were suffering some severe illness and you didn't know about it. And it wasn't an illness that was visible to the human eye is what I'm being told. I'm hearing mental illness because of the swords. This is thoughts, ideas, your mind, okay? I'm hearing somebody maybe confessing to you or telling you the truth about some illness that they've had, that they've been struggling with, and it could very well be mental, okay? And a lot of other things, maybe, again, issues with money, very, very low self-worth, very low self-esteem, super introvert who didn't want help from people. They were ashamed of what they did in their life. It's very low vibrational energy, but this person knows that they have to say something about this. Okay. This could be for others of you, you're going to get some sort of communication. It may seem like a challenge or whatever, but it's actually going to give you a way out. It's going to there's going to be a breakthrough with whatever this news is. And it could very well have to do with maybe somebody communicates with you and they're offering you money because this person has these pentacles here. And this may be you thinking, I don't know how I'm going to get out of the situation. If this is a financial hardship for you, I don't know how this is going to work out. But it looks like somebody's going to come to you for like giving you financial aid, whether it's for school or something like that, because maybe you're doing research, okay? Because this is a research card. You're studying something, you're researching something, and then all of a sudden this news comes in. There's a breakthrough. Maybe you get financial aid for school or for your research project, or you get some notification or some news here that somebody's here to help you financially, or somebody's here to help you with an addiction, or someone's here to help you with that mental illness or whatever this is. Again, it's all over the place because I get a lot of stuff. Okay, I tap into a lot of different channels here, and it just comes at me. And I just channel whatever it is that's coming through. So it could be a lot of these things, guys. Could even be a financial breakthrough, and someone comes in, or you get some news here that is like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I would be able to do this, or something like this, okay? And for some of you, it does have to do with some financial hardship, or your money is tight. For some of you, your finances, how you're struggling. Okay, there are money problems or something like that. There's no flow of money, even though you're trying to have a clear mind and you're trying to be balanced and stuff, but there's something like a wilderness season, okay? Usually what my guys had told me the other week is for me to talk about the Five of Pentacles, to look at this card as the wilderness season card, all right? Where nothing is working. You're trying your best to like get over these hardships, and you're just pushing through, right? But there's like something that's going to come in, some communication that's coming in that's going to change all of that. And we've got the Lovers card at the top of the deck. Okay, so this communication that comes in from somebody, it's going to be effective. Like I said, it's the truth, and their person or someone is going to tell you, if it's your counterpart, for some it is your divine counterpart who's going to tell you this truth and say, hey, look, I see things for what they are now. I looked inside the mirror. I looked in the mirror and I saw myself as this Five of Pentacles. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm a child of God. I'm worthy of wonderful things. Even though I screwed up in my life, even though I went through some hardships, some hard times, the illnesses, whatever this is, I realized that I could not sit here in this pity party and start like with this very low energy of lack of self-worth and a scarcity mindset and all these dark energies. This person started to realize what they were doing because they were attracting more of this. Or maybe this is you, Gemini, you looking yourself in the mirror, and this is your energy. Okay, you're now showing up in the reading here, and you're saying to yourself, I don't need to be in this. I need to start making healthier choices that are in alignment with my highest good. I need to do something about my relationships. I need to do something about my life here. Because this is not the life that God meant for me to have. It could be you, Gemini, or your person. It's like that Michael Jackson song. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to make a change. Fives are all about changes. It's time to change something. Maybe that's the truth that you need to realize, Gemini. Take a look at yourself and make that change. Now, Michael Jackson's coming into my reading. He's actually one of my guides. But this could even be a new beginning for some of you to start really being honest with yourself. And I know some of the readings, Gemini, you've been getting, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. And some of you are starting to look at yourselves and saying, I'm better than what I think about myself. I know I can have true love in my life. I know I can be this person who's free, who is loving, who is liberated. I can be this powerful individual. But I need to love myself first. Some of you may be realizing that maybe the reason why you kept being abandoned or rejected was because you were abandoned, rejected by a parent. You realized that you weren't communicating clearly. You weren't being authentic. You weren't being honest. And because of that, people were like rejecting you, whether it's a job or people or something like that. Or relationships, because this is a relationship card too. All types of relationships. And you're saying to yourself, oh, I have to understand that rejection is protection. I need to be my true authentic self. Because when you're not your true authentic self, Gemini, God is going to actually purposely have rejection happen into your life until you realize what it is that you're doing. Because when you're not in your truth, how are you going to attract abundance, health, vitality, true love. This energy attracts very low vibrational things, okay? So some of you are starting to realize, I got to really look at myself and start making some changes. Some of you are starting to look at the truth about who you really want to be and why you keep getting rejected or abandoned or something like that. And again, it has to do with your self-worth and also do with your authenticity and your integrity and your honesty. All right? Realizing, you know what? I do need to make a change. I got to do some leveling up. I got to see the real me inside myself and act like the real me. I'm going to focus more on what it is that I need to do. I got to focus more on effectively communicating with others, but communicating my truth and not being afraid of speaking my truth. And the others of you, your person, your counterpart is coming in. And one of the shockers probably for some of you is the fact that they're going to say, you know what? I know you're my twin flame. I know you're my divine counterpart. I know you're my this. I know you're my person. There's a deep soul connection. This is a bond that God cannot break. You are my mirror. You've taught me a lot about this type of energy. You taught me a lot about my power, because this is after the Five of Pentacles. You've helped me to understand how to trust people again, how to love again, unconditionally love myself and others, that type of thing. This person's starting to realize that they weren't being their authentic selves either. They were just allowing other people to kind of strip them of so much. And also probably maybe with the illness, maybe somebody told them they had a mental illness, or they told them that they would never get better, and they believed that. And apparently they slashed that out after meeting you and understanding what this connection was all about. There were a lot of life's lessons learned from this divine connection. That's the whole point. For you to be in your integrity, to understand who you really are. That you are not this worthless piece of crap. That's what I heard. Somebody's been thinking that they've always been a worthless piece of crap, or somebody was telling them that repeatedly, making them feel like shit, to the point where they believed that about themselves. That's not what God wants us to think. He doesn't want us to live. He doesn't want us to live our lives in this self-pity, this woe is me energy. That's dark energy. That's not of the light. So some of you, or your person, thinking that they were like worthless, that they weren't worthy of anything, of money, of abundance, of true love, nothing. How is that being your authentic self? If you're living a life under this tree and you're just like, curled up in a ball here, you don't want people's help, you think that your life is over and that's it. No, you have to be in your power. Understand that this is who you really are, as this charismatic, very encouraging, inspirational, powerful individual. This light of God is within you and it has to emanate out of you. But until you stop thinking about this, this power will not emerge. And that's why this connection here was necessary, to get the both of you to understand who you really are, that you are powerful because you have that divinity within you to be that power. And this connection is what changed you and your person. To see yourself for who you really are, your true authentic self, because this is not your authentic self. There's even depression with this card that I'm getting, okay? God doesn't want us to be in this. So we go through all these trials and tribulations. We start to understand, no, that's not who I am. So some of you are starting to see the truth in this, and your person's going to communicate to you some of that stuff and to tell you that they want union because they know what sacred union is. They know that you are their person and that this bond cannot be broken. But the emotional healing had to be completed both first for each of you before the permanent, harmonious sacred union could happen. That your life, no matter how difficult it gets, there's always light. It's always sunny. And in order for you to understand that, you have to understand that truth. That's what God has shown you through this connection, through all these hardships, these trials and tribulations. That is who you are. That's the life that you can live. You can have that castle. You can have all of this light, even when it's stormy, even when it's dark outside. The sun's always there. The truth is, God is always within you. And then when you have that direct line of communication with God, you can't be far from the truth. And he's always going to reveal it to you, give you that clarity as to what your truth is, who God really made you to be. God did not make you into the Five of Pentacles. That was social conditioning. God made you to be this. You've been this all along. But when you're living a life like this, you're not in your true power, and you're not living life as your authentic self. Because God does not want this for anyone. He wants you to come out of this. He wants you to understand you have the power and the vitality and the courage and confidence to use that fire to burn these lower vibrational energies away. The power comes from within, and it comes from God and God alone. And that's some of you what you need to understand the truth is. And for a lot of people, this whole connection is what got you to see that. And I'm getting that this person is going to communicate to you some of these things. It's going to be a very powerful conversation and a very emotional one. I can feel that like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. I realized that I hurt you, but it hurt me more. Because this person was just such in a dark place. It's like that song, The Awakening by James Morrison. Locked up in my own cage, filled up with a bit of rage. I couldn't see the prison I was in. And that song, he realized that he put himself in this. Because he let the whole world crumble around him and he fell with it. And he felt that there was no God, that there was no salvation, no anything. He had to hit this place to see his true divinity within himself. That's why sometimes God has us get into this. And for some of us, why we end up being in these counterpart connections. When we see the truth of what it is we're really doing. That we're allowing the outside world to make us think, feel, act like that. When that's not who we are. And this person's like, I really regret what I did. I was getting defensive. I tried to defeat you before I could feel defeated because this person was hurt very badly before they met you. So they were projecting their hurt onto you. And we cannot blame people for that because of what I just said. This person was dealing with way more than you thought that they were. Or they're still going through it. Okay, because there are different groups here. This person's like, I can't be in this energy. I just can't. Knight of Cups. I can't keep hiding my emotions. I can't keep running from them. I'm looking at this cup. I understand what this true divine love is from God. And I need to drink from this cup and this cup alone. Love is what heals all things. It's that Christ consciousness. It's Christ's love. It's the divine love of God that's going to heal everyone, including yourself. He looked into this cup and started to realize who God really was. The truth about God, about unconditional love, about what healing really is. And it starts with self-love. You heal yourself first, and then everyone else will heal. So this person's now coming in with an offer. They're no longer going to be afraid of expressing their emotions. Could even be a proposal, could be an engagement. This person apparently is going to really pour their heart out to you, guys. That's what that is. I said it's going to be very emotional, very powerful. Okay. Like, I can feel it. I feel like I want to cry right now. That is how emotional this conversation is going to be. There was a lot of dark, deep stuff that this person was going through with this Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords at the top of the deck. Towards the top of the deck, okay? It's going to be heavy. All right? I'm not going to lie. But it's truthful. Hands down. There is a huge breakthrough in communication, or you guys got to get some information about something. Could be coming from a Gemini, another Gemini, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Don't get hung up on the signs. But there's some offer coming in. Could even be a job opportunity, all right? Something that you're going to be working with somebody who's very like-minded. You guys will work as an excellent team. It could be like a soulmate who's not a romantic person, because they do exist, okay? And this person, you know, is trying to help you with something. Some hurt that you've been through, somebody helping you because people kept taking advantage of you, and there could be like some offer that's going to make your heart flutter. It's going to make you very, very happy. What's the obstacle here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Syrians, please reveal to us for highest good. What is the obstacle with this situation? My God, Gemini. Look at all the air. Now look what comes out. It's the Ace of Swords. I told you, I can't stress you enough about the truth in this. Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, this person is no longer going to make excuses. They're no longer going to deal with the bullshit. They're not going to be like, I can't be completely detached and cold-hearted anymore from my emotions. I need to be able to feel. I need to be able to express them, because the more I keep it in, the colder I get. That's exactly what happens with the Queen of Swords. The more anybody closes their heart off to love, it does yourself a disservice, Gemini, whether it's you or your person or other people that you know. You can't have God enter your heart space if you close yourself off to God, if you close yourself off to that divine love. Which means what? You can't have things of light enter your energetic space. You can't have true love. You can't have abundance, true abundance in all forms. Vitality, self-worth, all of these things. There's no way you can manifest that if your heart is a heart of ice. It's like the little Marion song. I've got an ice box where my heart used to be. Nothing grows when something's frozen. It's like tundra, okay? How do you expect yourself to flourish, to grow, to feel free and liberated and all of this stuff, to feel like love where it would melt your cold heart? How do you expect anything beautiful to happen when you are in a dark Queen of Swords energy? It could even be your person, or it could be both. Take out resonates, or maybe you're dealing with a mom who's like this, okay? Whoever you feel is this Queen of Swords, all right? Be honest with yourself. The truth is everything. And it comes from God in different ways. Some of you may have very well been with the obstacle. You didn't want to see the truth. You didn't want to believe that about yourself. You didn't want to believe, no, I'm not that cold-hearted person. No, I'm just going to be single. I'm going to be independent. This is a single person. I don't need love. I don't need anybody. Did you talk to God about that? To have 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, that's the ultimate life, ultimate happiness. You can't get that by yourself. A dark Queen of Swords will never have 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, let alone Ace of Cups. She won't, because her heart's not there. It's like she doesn't even have a heart. Oh, this is a very interesting message. Some of you might be hearing outside the grapevine, or whatever, no, through the grapevine, not outside, or from other readings or from other places, about people coming back from your past, again, your counterpart coming in with the truth, and you being this very cold-hearted, mean person. And saying, nope, you're not coming in to break my heart again. You're not coming in to do this, to do that. I'm going to close my heart off. I'm going to tell you off. I'm going to say, well, you did this and you did that. If somebody comes back into your life, Gemini, with the truth, which they will, and you act like that, guess what? Cold hard truth come in, be warned. You are not a true divine feminine. If you act in that manner when somebody actually is being honest with you, because here's the thing, you're going to be wondering, is this person really telling me the truth? I told you guys, it's going to be very difficult for this person to say these things to you, but they're going to stop making excuses and say, I need to not worry about what I have to say because I know it needs to be said. And some of you are going to be doubting this. And you're going to say, oh, well, now you tell me, or now this, and that, and blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry. If you want the Lover's card, if you want true love in your life, you can't act like that. You're coming from a dark place. That's just the truth, hands down. This is misinformation. There's some of you who are getting misinformed about, nope, you gotta be the nasty Queen of Swords and not tolerate the bullshit. Well, I know you're telling me the truth, and now there's a breakthrough communication, and now you want to talk to me? Well, you didn't talk to me before because of this, and this. It's too late. You did this to me. You did that. We saw 5 of Swords, right? You were dishonest. You were lying. You were cheating. You were doing this, blah, blah, blah. Why are you stuck in the past? Why are you letting the past come up? Do you still want to stay stuck there? Your blessings, your miracles are not there. It was to get you to learn lessons. To be compassionate, to be forgiving and understanding. The Shadow Queen of Swords, she knows nothing about that. And she'll remain bitter and angry till the day she dies, and then all of a sudden she'll try to get into other relationships, but she will still have that frozen heart because she couldn't forgive, because she couldn't allow this person to speak. I'm hearing, hear me out. Because she didn't trust what this person was saying when she was purposely blocking her heart or purposely not listening to her intuition, because she was like, no, I got to be in my power as this Queen of Swords and not deal with this nonsense. People don't change. People don't do this. That is bullshit. Because if you're the person who's given off that divine love to this person or other people, that is what helps them to change. That is what helps them to heal. You can't expect somebody who had a very hard life, because this is a very hard knock life. Sometimes people get so closed off to love and to the world because of the shit that they've gone through. And they get very bitter and very angry. Then they get angry at God and everybody else because of the life that they were living. It's like what made him get into Five of Pentacles, into Five of Swords. And they're like, whatever, man, I'm not going to open my heart because it gets me into a bad place. And whatever. I lived a tough life. I'm not going to allow any of that crap to happen. I'm not going to allow myself to get burned or get manipulated or whatever again. But if you keep focusing on all the stuff that people have done to you in your past, you are not loving yourself, period. You are coming from a dark place. You are a distorted feminine when you do that. So don't expect somebody to come in and actually be like very loving and very compassionate and generous towards you, because if your heart is still not that, you will attract Queen of Swords energy, the shadow side of the Queen of Swords. You will continue to attract cold-hearted, deceitful, those who don't stand in their integrity, who lack integrity, those who are not truthful. You'll continue to attract those people. So there's something about, you may be hearing from other channels or other sources of information to act like the Shadow Queen of Swords. Overly blunt to the point you can be very cutting. That is your choice, Gemini, but don't expect the lover's energy to enter your life, because it's just not an energetic match. And if you don't allow somebody to speak the truth, then guess what? You're not in your integrity either. You're not being your authentic self, because the truth is God. You're not being your divine self when you don't allow someone to communicate the truth for you and allow yourself to hear them out. There's some confusion here. Do I chop this person's head off or do I not? Well, if you're trying to make a decision with that, Gemini, if you chop somebody's head off, you're not a divine feminine. Period. Do you think God goes around chopping people's heads off? This would be a very different world if we had a God like that. But God is merciful. He's gracious. She speaks her truth. She doesn't take bullshit, but she is open to honest discussion. She's open to having effective communication. She says, okay, like the Rider-Waite, she's summoning somebody. Okay, I have my sword, but go ahead. It's like the subject, letting the subject speak. Right? I'm going to hear what you have to say. But just know that I want the truth and only but the truth, and then we will go from there. She does have head-heart balance. There is a heart there. It's a queen. But she knows that there's no truth there. Then it's not for her highest good. But if somebody comes to her with the truth, she will definitely listen. And when somebody does that, she knows. She will know if that person is being honest or not. She knows. This could also be with that person, your person maybe. I got to stop being closed off and cold-hearted. Because when you keep that truth in, and you're not living a life of truth, you're not being your authentic self, and you start to attract things that just match that energy. And this person's starting to realize, I can't keep living life like that. I can't be selfish. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. I have to come out of hiding. I cannot hide the truth anymore. I have to know my worth. I'm also getting, now I just heard, a challenge could be that maybe you or somebody are dealing with somebody else who's very excessively controlling, who plays mind games, who's very manipulative, but speaks in such a way that they try to like screw your brain up. It's almost like gaslighting or something. Somebody, you or your person's, or an obstacle was they were dealing with somebody who was trying to manipulate them, but from intellect and with words. Trying to manipulate them with words, saying these very harsh, conniving, condescending things, mentally abusive things, to get them to think something else, to not have them follow their heart. This is a very dangerous person. Could be a divorced person, could be an ex-spouse or a mother, like I said. Whatever this is, be careful with people saying things to you that are affecting your mental state. You really got to be from a place of heart here. So what I'm also getting is that for some of you, your person, there is a mother and a child here. Your person may very well be divorced. Again, this is not going to resonate with everybody. She was manipulating the child mentally and manipulating your person mentally. She's very smart, but she's utilizing her intelligence for evil. I will say that. Somebody's dealing with somebody who's very, very smart. Might be another Gemini. She acts one way. She comes across one way, but she acts another. It's like she has ulterior motives is what I'm hearing. She likes to twist the truth. Thank you, Spirit. Or he could be a male, okay? But I'm getting there's some interference here. There's a mother and a child. She manipulates the child, and she manipulates your person. And this is a person, it's like an ex-spouse I'm getting. Or an ex of some sort. But there's like for some of you, it's a mother-child dynamic. Could be with you and your mother. Maybe there's some mother healing you need to do. And this person, this Queen of Swords, makes you feel very low. Again, the lack of worth here is very, very high. That energy is very high. And somebody speaks to somebody in such a way that it's so condescending and so mentally abusive that they hide. They don't want to expose themselves or be the truth because they've started to believe what this person has said. So they hide in this well, and they hide their emotions because they're in water. Huge lack of self-confidence. Huge lack of self-worth. Okay? Somebody was very well mentally abused by someone. And I could feel it. It's very tough, guys. Somebody was dealing with a very hurtful individual. And I hope, Gemini, that that's not you. Because if you are the one doing this, you are definitely going to get your karma. Okay? And if you feel like you don't need anybody and your world's going to be fine and it's like, no, I don't need love, I don't need this, I don't need that, take a good look in that mirror. Ask yourself if that's really what you want, because you're coming from a place of hurt. Your distorted self is talking to you, and it's affecting your brain. It's twisting the truth for you. Okay, but there's a huge lack of self-worth here. There could even be somebody is jealous. This is very weird, guys. There is so somebody, if you're dealing with someone who has an ex-spouse, okay, or an ex, doesn't have to be an ex-spouse, but an ex. This ex is jealous of you and jealous of your person. There's jealousy right here. So what this person is doing to your person is trying to really hit them hard, but in the mind. Okay, this is going to be jacked up, but my guides want me to say this. If by chance, and I don't know if you guys might know this, if by chance your person has suffered or has suffered a mental illness, their spouse, ex-spouse, or whomever knew about this, and they took advantage of that, and they really, really manipulated them mentally. Ouch. To make them feel very low so that she could control every move, every decision her person made. That is really tough. And my guides are like, we're not going to put any more energy towards that, but somebody needs to hear that. Okay? And if that person was dealing with somebody like this, it really jacked them up. And probably by the time they met you, they were projecting all of that mental manipulation onto you because it was that bad. And then they started to realize what was going on. But I fear for somebody here who went through this, they completely healed from that. Selfishness, feeling empty, right? No emotion. I don't want to show my emotions because I've been mentally and verbally abused, manipulated. I feel hollow inside. Like, it's like this person became so emotionally numb by this other person. Okay? It's very tough. They had a hard time understanding what the truth was until God showed them. This is an ace. Oh my God. Yeah, there's somebody who's being very selfish here, trying to strip somebody of all their emotion, making him feel like complete shit, like I said. There could have been drinking here too. Your person may have had a drinking problem. They were trying to fill that numbness, that void, because, the love couldn't get into their heart either, right? And what they were trying to do to fill that emptiness or whatever was by drinking. I hear big introvert energy. I hear big introvert energy because this person's hiding their emotions, hiding what was going on. They didn't really want to ask for help. They thought, oh, this is it. Maybe I deserve this. No, nobody deserves that type of behavior. However, whether you or your person's experience is Gemini, you have to see the truth that you have the power to cut this off. This is the divine side of the Queen of Swords. You have the power to not deal with that nonsense or that person anymore. Period. Even if it is your actual mom. Okay? God's trying to get you to see the power within you. You got to stand up for yourself, and you've got to be articulate, and you have to be assertive but not aggressive. Oh my God, what is the lesson being learned here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, thank you very much. Two of Wands. You know what decision to make, but you're letting that indecision keep you from moving forward. This is indecisiveness. You know the truth. You already know what decision to make. just got to take that risk, Gemini, or your person does. Step out of your comfort zone. The lesson here is like, yeah, I do have the power to get out of the situation. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know where I'm going to land, but I know I got to break myself from the situation. Whether this is like self-imposed, but I'm getting very strongly for somebody here. Somebody really jacked this person up. Okay? And they were already damaged before they married this person. If they, or they came into a relationship with this person does have a kid with this person. This person had already had an illness or something like that, and this person kind of knew it and they took advantage. Oh my God. Lord God, whoever this is, I pray that you bless whoever that Queen of Swords is. That you help to unharden her or his heart. And I pray to God that that person sees what they're doing. It's very, very, very dark energy. But the lesson here, Gemini, is for you to hold the vision and trust the process, and to understand that whatever you're stepping into, you have to have faith and you have to trust in God. This is also a partnership card. Knowing that you are on the right track, that you are putting in that work. This is kind of like getting ready to embark on something new. But again, with that lesson or whatever, it's kind of like, do I go through with this or I don't? Do I take this risk? Do I go on that new journey not knowing what's going to happen? But what does my heart say? What does my heart say? Some of you are getting totally attacked by the mind. There are other people who are putting words in your head, thoughts into your head, and it's dark, guys. You know deep down inside that whatever misinformation you're getting about whatever this is about this person, your counterpart, I don't know what, you know what this is. You need to trust your intuition with this. Whatever you're getting, some information that you've been getting, it's putting you at a crossroads. When you know very well you need to be listening to what your heart space tells you. What does your intuition tell you about this person, about the situation? There is all air here. There are no emotions whatsoever. Where's the heart? Where's God in all of this? Where's your faith? You got to step out of your comfort zone. You got to take that path that God is leading you towards, not somebody else. You know what decision you need to make. But there's like this fear of the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. Yes, you do, Gemini. You know that there's a choice, a path that you need to take. You're at a turning point here. This is an opportunity. God is presenting you with an opportunity to expand your horizons. Maybe to even travel, okay? Or do something new. Do something you've never done before. But you can't overanalyze the crap out of this. You can't be looking up all of this research and all of this information. There's a lot of information, a lot of researching here. Okay? Maybe even a teacher. She's a teacher. Journalists, publications, I don't know, books, writing. Some of you are doing a lot of research on trying to make this decision, whatever this decision is. But you are going outside of yourself to look this up. You're looking up all of these things. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, I don't know about that. Well, this says this, and this article says that, and that teacher says that, and that person says that. Are you going to God for this? Or are you going to keep looking stuff up? This is a social media card. Maybe some of you are getting shit from social media channels that is making you want to be this dark Queen of Swords, or that is making you not wanting to open up your heart or take that risk or take that chance or take on that new opportunity because of what's done in the past or whatever this is. Stop with the logic of this and the information, because I'm telling you, quite a few of you are being misinformed, hands down, by somebody, something, whatever you're looking up. And it's causing you to be stuck. I don't know. I'm looking at all this information. It's like when people look up, oh, I have a sore throat. And you look it up on WebMD and it says you have cancer. And then you look it up on some other medical site and it says you have COVID. And the other site that you look up says you have Hodgkin's disease. You see what I'm saying? You're overdoing it, Gemini. Some of you are overdoing it. There's no need to do that. There is no need to do that. This is the opportunity to go through something that you've never done before. God knows that you're ready for this. You know you're ready for this. Your brain thinks that you're not. Whatever information you're getting is not. And you gotta go to God for this answer. Whatever this is. But you already know. There's a little bit of hesitation because you're going to venture out into the unknown. You know deep down inside, there's another twist to this story. There's another avenue. There's more truth when you step outside of your comfort zone. And maybe this is doing research on those things that you're not sure about, that you're curious about. I don't know if I should be looking that up. Maybe you should. But be careful again with the information that you're getting. Maybe you get information, talk to God about it. I've done that before. And I've got strong Virgo in my chart, and I'm a Gemini sun. So I can analyze the shit out of anything. I can overthink the shit out of anything. But what I've learned to do, I look up something, okay, let me stop and see, how do I feel about it? Especially if I'm seeing something on social media or if I'm reading about something. Let me get to my center. Let me see what my heart tells me. Let me talk to God. And you know what God usually does? I will know if it's the truth or not. If I feel light, if I feel at peace, if I get angel bumps, if God literally tells me, that's the truth. If I feel darkness, if I feel bitterness and anger and heavy energy, and I feel like a weight's being put on me, that is not my truth. That is how I know. 8 of Wands. There's your travel for some of you. Some of you might even be getting information about traveling or moving or something, and it's going to happen really quickly. And you're going to be like, oh, hey, you know what? We're giving you the chance to move, or you get to move, or this information came in, a breakthrough, and it's like, oh, hey, cool. I can relocate. I can move, whatever this is. Or I get to travel. Or this is about you taking action to stop stalling and stop letting this indecisiveness keep you from moving forward with something, for making forward progress, taking off, getting out of your comfort zone, and trusting in the process and trusting in what God really wants you to do. This indecisiveness has caused you to slow down and for you to stall because of this overactive mind. It could even be this really not so nice Queen of Swords. is keeping you from moving forward when you have the ability to do something with this Queen of Swords. She does not dictate your life, okay? She doesn't. You do. God gives you that power to, like, not have people manipulate you that badly, especially mentally. This is the opportunity for you to take action, to make a move. If you're worried about protection, I'm getting strong Archangel Michael energy all of a sudden because of the swords. If you're worried about protection between you and your child, if you have a child or something like that, you are protected. You should know that. Especially if you ask for protection, guys. If you're not asking for protection, ask God for protection with whatever you're going to venture out into. You are automatically protected when you ask. It happens instantly. All right? So there's no need to stall. You know you need to step out of your comfort zone and communicate, for some of you. Others of you, this is for you to take action. Stop stalling. Or when this communication comes in, don't be there at that crossroads. Oh, I don't know. Should I move forward with that person after they told me all this truth? Oh my goodness. Or should I should I stay in my comfort zone? Should I stay here in this world that God still doesn't want me to be in anymore? This side of the earth that God doesn't want me to be in anymore. Again, there's no freaking cups here. There's no water energy whatsoever, Gemini. You know what your heart of hearts is telling you to do. Stop listening to other people who are making you second guess. Stop listening to people who seem very mean and conniving and hurtful, or they're bashing the other person. That is not a divine person. Well, they are, but they're not exhibiting one. They're not coming from a divine place. Thank you, Spirit. They're not coming from a divine place. They're projecting their jealousy, their hurt onto you, or onto their channel, or onto their social media stuff, or into their article. It's all about unconditional love here for everybody. So you go to God with whatever this is. You put that decision out there, that thought out there. Watch how you feel. The peace, the light, the angel bumps, the love that you feel, the warm and fuzzy feeling, that is your truth. Anything but is not. It is devil energy. Now, I'm not saying we can't feel angry and stuff like that, but when you're dealing with a decision or you're trying to do something or looking up information and you're wondering what that truth is, just sit for a minute, ask God, okay, what is this? Is this truth or not? You will know. And watch with that anger. If you feel it, let it pass through you and just get over it. Don't have anger, bitterness, and resentment, all that stuff linger in your heart space indefinitely, or even for like more than a day. You got to purge that out. That jacks up your aura. It jacks up your vibration, I mean. So communication. Some of this communication is going to come out of nowhere, out of the blue. You may even have somebody show up at your door all of a sudden and they're like, look, I got to talk to you. I got to tell you the truth. And some of them know that they have to tell you the truth, like face to face. This is something somebody has never done before. Look what's at the top, 8 of Cups. Being dishonest with yourself. Faking your happiness. Don't fake your happiness, guys. I talked about dishonesty. You got to be your authentic self, because if you're not, don't expect blessings and miracles and true love and stuff to enter your life. Don't pretend that you're happy when you're not. It will backfire on you. It could even be you walked away from somebody, or somebody walked away from you and you're like, well, I thought that was it. But this person's like, no, I walked away from you for this reason. There's a reason for everything. But don't fake your happiness. And don't lie to yourself and don't lie to others either. Queen of Swords can be a very impulsive liar. Be very careful with that. Okay? Be very careful with that. Because you will get hit with your karma, as I said, Wheel of Fortune. The wheel will turn in the opposite direction. The Wheel of Fortune is trying to give you great fortune, good luck, sudden happy changes happening in your life. But if you are not your authentic self, you pretend, you don't speak your truth, you're not in your integrity, you're going to repeat some karmic lessons. And you will get hit with your karma. It's exactly what I said. So when you guys are having this conversation, for those of you resonating with this part of this reading, you have to be honest with yourself and your person too. When this effective communication comes in, you'll have that union with that person when you are also speaking your truth. Okay? That's what harmonious sacred union is. Both of you have to be your true, authentic selves, which obviously includes you both speaking the cold, hard truth to each other. And nobody can get triggered. If anybody gets triggered, you're not ready for harmonious sacred union yet. All right, let's see. What is the guidance? Of course, positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Yeah, guys. Social media or teacher or Queen of Swords people, bittered people, like mean, like, oh, I don't like this at all. Get away from whatever this is. It's really going to jack stuff up for you guys. Other people's low vibrations do affect your abundance and stuff. Bottom of the deck is blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. You got to stay positive and you have to surround yourself with positive people. People who are all about unconditional love and of God and of prosperity and positivity. Negative people are going to jack it up for you guys. Your manifestation work is going wonderfully well. By drawing this card, you've encouraged to take the process to an even higher level by going on a negativity diet. This means avoiding negative influences as much as possible. Avoid negative discussions with yourself or others. Turn off television and radio programs with negative themes and stay away from violent movies. Don't read pessimistic headlines and steer clear of gossip-based magazines. This negativity diet will cleanse you of any hidden blocks that could slow down manifestation of your dreams or prevent them from coming true at all. Another thing you can do is to apply feng shui, the ancient Chinese art of placement, to your physical environments, which will help enhance the positive energy in all your surroundings. You're also asked to donate or sell items that are cluttering your home. This helps you bring in new energy. Sorry, I've got an itch on my leg. This helps you bring in new energy and opportunity and will also establish an environment that promotes creativity, health, and abundance. Blessed change is at the bottom of the deck. Although you may feel as if your life is upside down right now, everything that's occurring is for the best. This card assures you that the changes in your life are actually helping you leave behind that which no longer serves you. Your spiritual purpose with the old situations is now complete. Your urge to stay centered in grace and acceptance. Keep affirming, I welcome divinely inspired change, and I stay centered in the eye of the hurricane as change occurs around and within me. All change is for my highest good. I know that love is stable and always provides for me and my loved ones, no matter what our outer situations appear to be. Change ushers in fresh opportunities to learn, grow, prosper, and create new relationships. The key is to keep breathing and enjoy the changes, even if they're intimidating. If the universe pushes you towards new responsibilities, know that you're qualified in heaven's eyes. I was saying, I said something about you're wondering if you're ready for this. You already know. You're ready for this change. You just got to remain positive, and you got to surround yourself with positive people. Cut out those people who are trying to manipulate you, insult you, who are not backing you up, who are not supporting you, all of that stuff. Who are negative. Like, Queen of Swords in this position is super negative. She sees the world from, like, with blinders on. That's what a Dark Queen of Swords does. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. You really need to stay away from these people or this person, whoever that Dark Queen of Swords is, guys. And if that's you, I would hope that you do something to change your energies. You are I'm hearing it. You're being cautioned to stay away from this person. Like, seriously. What is the wellness message? Or from this information? What is the wellness message for Gemini? Strength. Strength comes from your connection to the root of your being. The root chakra, smoky quartz, will help with healing your root chakra. Listen to solfeggio frequency. Start really working towards this. Okay? If you're already a Capella member, you have complete access to all of my meditations. The root chakra is there. That will definitely help you build this up. Some of you guys, for this time, to build up your strength, because there's a sense of lack of security here. There's also a lack of security within your actual intuition, all right? Not being really secure and trusting your intuition here. Bottom of the deck is the throat chakra, creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. There is positivity again. Amazonite. I love that crystal, that stone. Throat chakra. See with the truth here? Transmute the dark into light. Transform your pain into positivity. Do creative things. Like Queen of Wands energy. Empress energy. Okay? Same thing with the throat chakra. Do the meditations that I have on my meditation channel, on my website for the Capella memberships. Or look up things on YouTube to help to heal this. Listen to these frequencies. Eating blue foods. Yeah. And just not being afraid of that truth, let alone speaking it. There might even be thyroid problems, because if I'm not mistaken, the throat chakra rules the thyroid. I don't know. They wanted me to say that. Okay. Let's see what this new moon in Leo is bringing you. What is the new moon in Leo bringing Gemini? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. A time to give rather than take, the new moon in Virgo. Your dreams need a practical plan, the full moon in Taurus. I keep getting somebody has a moon in Taurus, usually when I do these readings. Or you could have your moon in Virgo. Or you've got strong Taurus or Virgo in your chart. But let's look at the full moon in Taurus first. Your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Laziness could explain your situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. Oh, we talked about the jealousy. If that's you, you got to clear that out. If you're dealing with other people who are jealous, you got to cut those people out too. More exercise is called for. So I am getting some strong energy that maybe just people are already jealous of you, period. Because they probably know some things about what you're going to come into or whatever. Maybe if your counterpart reaches out to you and they want union with you, whatever, and people catch wind of that, people are going to get jealous. Protect your energies, guys, okay? More exercise is called for. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, and to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you draw it. What's after that is the Surrender to the Divine card. Oh man, all the cards came out. New moon in Virgo. Oops, that's Leo. That's coming this week. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you and where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it, so if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapy, so add them into your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. Queen of Swords is the most critical out of all of the people in tarot, okay? It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think about more what you can do for others. Recommit to healthy morning and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you're asking about is reliable. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order, so that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. Yep, that overanalyzing and being too critical energy, that's got to go. That's not divine. That's not exhibiting divine energy. Alrighty, now let's do your love and relationship stuff. And Virgo energy is also about your worth, right? All right. What guidance do we have for love and relationships for Gemini? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Oh, wow. Romance. Number 25. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Well, romance is the Lover's card too, right? Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. That's also reevaluating what it is that you want. Like, where do you want to go? What do you want your future to look like? But you've got to take that step to head towards what it is that you actually want for your new future. 25. Quality time is needed. Whether you are in a between relationships, do something special that adds romance to your life. If you are single, it is important to do something for you. What do you consider romantic? Is it an intimate meal or flowers given or received? If you are in a relationship, do something for your special person. If you are single, buy flowers for yourself, take a candlelit bath, or pamper yourself with your favorite cream or lotion. As you treat yourself, imagine how happy you feel, as if you are not just doing this for yourself, but for a special someone in your life. A picturesque mermaid dances with her partner. They only have eyes for each other. It is important to prioritize yourself and your relationship. Try to make romance a constant practice. It may not sound romantic to schedule dates with someone once or twice a month, but it will benefit you in more ways than you realize. Number 3. There's something about 325. I don't know. They're telling me March 25th. That might be significant for somebody. back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. You can change what you are doing at any time. You do not have to feel stuck. Go back to what you know and, more importantly, to what you love. Ask your angels to guide you with this process. You can do anything you genuinely want to do. Take inventory, look at where you got off track, and find what you need to do to get back to you. You are meant to live a life of happiness. Bliss, love, relationship, and wealth are your fate. You can change your mind at any time and do something you have always longed to do. When you do something you love, you reconnect to your bliss. A girl celebrates as she finds a beautiful path before her. The doves flying next to her symbolize love, peace, and tranquility. The butterflies leading the way denote rejuvenation and transformation. A face in the distance is watching over this path as a reminder that you are never alone and your path is divinely guided. That's here. Whatever path you choose is divinely guided. Gemini. Alrighty. The card after that is appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Grow, 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 grow. Top of the deck is do something for someone, give your attention to another. That's kind of twice. Attention and affection right there. There is a union here for a few of you. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. Watch your energies, please, and just stop dealing with this negative stuff. All right? It is not going to do you any good. All right? If you would like a personal reading, or if you want to sign up for one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below. You can get a 14-day free trial where you get to have access to my meditations to help with the chakra clearing and my daily guidance, monthly free drawings, what else was there? Members only live sessions and a bunch of other stuff depending on what tier you get, okay? If you have any questions about the memberships or anything else at all, let me know. The extra content that I give in my memberships are here to supplement these readings to help you deal with these energies, to give you more insight on a daily basis to what you should be focusing on and, you know, what you could be cognizant of, anything that you need to be tackling, stuff like that, okay? And other wellness messages for that day. And I also do weekly challenges to help you with your growth and your healing. All right, guys, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.